artists.
Yeah.
Here we go. Like, welcome back.
Welcome
So-
back. Good day, good morning, whatever you are. I don't know. Hello, aliens.
I wish.
Right.
Here we go. I think where we ended in the last episode is we are talking about how music affects your moods, right? In a different way, or aging and maturity, whatnot. All Paulina, Michael, Gino, and Mo, we all gave our perspectives. Now, thinking about the same lines, what are you guys thinking about the impact of Bad Bunny controversy of his music in the on the NFL stage, which is the largest stage in America, right?
I think it'll be good. I think it'll be probably just as good as last year's performance, or even better.
Even better. Okay.
Yeah, depending on the right songs that they choose.
Yeah. I think he will even bring like more international like fans. People who don't really watch the NFL. So
And
it's
that's
good
what
for
it's all about. They're trying to,
The
broaden
rest-
their
yeah,
horizon. They have
yeah,
NFL
Expand.
games and
Yeah.
in England they got NFL
Right.
games in, Mexico,
Yeah,
Brazil.
even Brazil. Yeah, Brazil
Yeah.
and Germany. They were actually thinking of like having like regular games like out there in Europe, and a lot of like people didn't agree. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have anything?
You like sports? You like football?
Have you
Little
heard
bit.
about this controversy?
You know about Bad Bunny and a halftime show?
One, to answer your question, I'm not.
I know you like Bad Bunny, right?
Yeah, I don't have anything against him. Again, it's like football. I have no preference. Like, yeah, I like him and it's there. And then also,
Right.
well, for football, I was gonna say I only support the same team that my dad supports. So go Broncos. I don't care if that's controversial. I don't care. I don't care.
Go Patriots.
don't care.
Patriots.
Go
Yes.
Oh heck no. But
Yeah, we're fired.
Raiders.
Patriots.
oh no.
Raiders.
Nope, gonna have to switch spots with Mo. But as on the topic of Bad Bunny, yes, I have heard about the controversy. And two, I think that the whole purpose of Bad Bunny and this whole controversy, so to speak, is to then, when this thing happens, is to get rid of that word controversy, because it shouldn't be a controversy. Really, his show and why he's doing it at the American NFL Super Bowl halftime show is for unity and to unite people because of the economic state and political state of the world. We are very much in a very tense time and very tense space as far as being apart. And again, controversies. Everybody wants to be different and make problems and do this and do that, whereas there are other ones. Again, the controversy is between people who want to unite and the people who want to fight. And so I think that's where this show is going to be. It's going to show some true colors, and it's going to impact the world in a very good way. Like, whether we like it or not, it's going to be impactful.
Yeah, I agree.
I mean, Shakira was there, so why can Bad Bunny be there?
Yeah,
Right.
she. How long ago was that? Like, it was probably it was
Right.
within the last 10 years, right?
Yeah.
Shakira.
I think it was like 4 years ago or 3. Yeah, but it was recent. So like if
Makes sense.
right, if another like Latino artist can perform, why not Bad Bunny?
Mhm.
Like why are people? I don't know. I guess people just want to start up stuff. Like they like drama.
Yeah.
Not only that, but I think it's also because we're in a very different world now as where we were back then. Because back then, maybe it was like, well, also because it's a female artist. So nobody, like, not to be that girl, it's like, oh, men are bad. Nah, nah, nah. But like, nobody's really going to riot for be like, get that half naked woman off stage. Don't let her dance.
Right.
Whereas now it's also.
Well, she was talking about love songs probably too.
Right.
Yeah, she
Yeah,
probably had
it
love
just-
songs, and who knows what Bad Bunny's gonna say.
Yeah,
What song.
different world then, different world now. And then it's also, it really is also interesting though, especially because he's a Puerto Rican singer and Puerto Rico is a part of America.
Right.
So it is definitely interesting. But again, it's also that world back then is a debate could be made that maybe it's because the air wasn't so tense. There wasn't such a big divide. It wasn't. And like, if there was a divide, you just didn't really talk about it as much. Whereas now, like, somebody can wear a hat and we know where they stand,
Absolutely.
So which artist would you like to see at the halftime Super Bowl?
My artist already performed during halftime. I think it was like maybe 2 or 3 years ago, The Weeknd. That's who I would like.
That was a
yeah.
good one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn. Damn. I don't know who.
I'd
You
like to
like The
see
Weeknd,
SpongeBob
huh?
SquarePants. I mean, I don't.
We saw
I don't know.
he was there.
Yeah, but
The-
just like not at the whole show. Like with how far we've come with technology, you can give me a virtual reality sponge bowl
Yeah.
right there in the thing and special effects.
Well,
and
actually,
everything.
now on Nickelodeon, when you
Mhm.
watch the Super Bowl, they have like all the like animations. And
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
there, that fun
Yeah,
whimsy needs to be brought
yeah.
back.
Damn, I don't know who I would have. Yeah.
Interesting.
Dude,
I mean, my favorite artist already performed Eminem. You know, so I don't
Nice.
know. Maybe like if he was still alive, maybe like Freddie Mercury or I don't know. I mean, Michael Jackson performed already, so I don't know. Damn, yeah.
man, if
What
I
about
have,
you, Mo?
If I had choice, I'm gonna have a combination of artists on the stage.
I was just gonna say
Like
that.
Ed
Mhm.
Sheeran,
I doubt we go.
Bruno Mars,
Did Bruno Mars not perform?
He did.
Yeah.
Drake. I want to just bring in Avengers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The music Avengers onto the
Yeah.
stage and have
Mhm.
fun. Like for me, coming back to this question about Bad Bunny thing, for me, controversy does affect mentally
Mhm.
and impact a lot of Americans because I'm oblivious to it until I started talking to many individuals. Because again, like I said, some things are I'm pretty isolated from what's going on the outside world. Maybe because I'm not exposed to it, I'm maybe too bogged into what I'm doing. But the more I talk, I think there is a lot of folks in the world, in the US, who are very sensitive. So it does impact them mentally. So anything that happens with the Bad Bunny, it does affect
Mhm.
a lot of people, good or bad.
Mhm.
Like, for example, if something happens to him, it does affect. Something negative reviews about him does affect.
Yeah, even the artist, you know.
Yeah, controversy does affect.
Right.
But as a human, how I'm thinking is, if this is going to bring people together, the whole world together, do it.
Mhm.
I mean,
Right.
a lot of people who watch the Super Bowl, they literally, that's the only day that brings them together. Like people go to parties, you know.
Yeah, if it brings the viewership to the channels
Yeah.
and bring money to the table, do it.
Mhm. That's what it's all about.
Yeah.
I think that, well, one, going off of your thing of how having the different artists, I definitely was thinking like how beautiful it would be to take 10, 15 different artists from all different walks and backgrounds and this and that, because then you can see the diversity in the music, and then also it appeals to all of their different strengths and then weaknesses, and then the other artists can tag in and do whatever. But then going back to the kind of the Bad Bunny thing, like, yes, although how it affects them, and also the show isn't, although it would be nice to unify the entire damn world, that's not going to happen. We can get some people united and change things, but then also I think the whole purpose of it is to recognize what's going on in the world and to just get people to think. Because I may or may not be biased, but I think a lot of people in the world just don't think. And so I think that is another goal of getting Bad Bunny to perform, is to make people think, because then also it should be thinking like, you shouldn't just be rooted in your hateful views and be like, oh, well, he's the whatever. Like you should be thinking, okay, well, why is he performing? Why is this such a controversy? Why is it this? Why is it? And then that's where I think the beauty and the becoming united also comes from.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's beautiful when people disagree.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's, and also some of the reasons that America is giving is, yeah, we don't understand Spanish, we don't understand that. So the response from the Bad Bunny side of things is, hey, you have 6 more months.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Go learn the language.
Right. Instead of like complaining about it, why don't you just go learn? Like there's free tools to learn. you
Isn't
know?
there like caption on TVs too?
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I mean,
Or just don't watch it. Like,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
really-
Like see, people will like when you disagree, they get like I don't know, like
Yeah.
people can't really disagree nowadays because it starts like a fight. You know,
Yeah,
people
you
are so
just gotta
sensitive.
agree to disagree.
Yeah.
Something that I heard was that people tie their opinions to their personality. And that's where that kind of ties in. And it's so dangerous because, again, it's beautiful when people disagree, because then we're not always, each of us, going to know this or that or have a set point and this and that. And so it's beautiful when we have that disagreement, because then you have conversation and you have a discussion, and it's, man.
Yeah, different perspectives. Yeah,
Right.
Mm-hmm.
um, yeah, like especially nowadays, people are so sensitive. You know, like you can like you can like sing about this or like make a music about this. People will find something to talk like bad
So-
about your music.
So the second point that the America is making is first is about the Spanish, right? I feel like that's an excuse because Spanish is really important to to us.
Right.
Because only when you travel outside your zip code, you will know what how valuable learning Spanish language
I want to
is.
learn Spanish so bad.
Yeah, so that's one thing. I stand by it because I've seen it. So the second biggest thing that America is talking about is the Bad Bunny's political criticism that he kind of
He's a bad boy.
yeah. So when it comes to politics, that's a sensitive line that he needs to play with, and that's one of the reasons also they're trying to stop him.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it just depends on the song that he perform.
Well, I think it's so funny because I was trying to find the correct word for it, but I couldn't think of it. But the funny thing about being so many people being sensitive nowadays is because they haven't met the sensitivity within themselves or been taught or gotten to such a vulnerable point to themselves to maybe think of like, oh, why do I think like this? Or why do I do that? Like they haven't met themselves that far. So that's where it's really funny. But the whole thing with Bad Bunny and this walking and balancing this line is that the crazy thing is he really doesn't have to balance any line. Everybody has a different imaginary line, and that's where it's like, no, he shouldn't have to do it. And that's where the political controversy then stands, is because with all the things happening in America right now, we're just supposed to comply and oblige. And that's where it's going to be really beautiful to see in the show what he then, to basically see him stand up for his people and to just also stand up for the world and the people that not only support him, but just everything in general.
I get it.
Yeah, that's awesome. So change of a topic a little bit. So this music out here, how does it affect our mental health? Think about the humans we are, right? So how does it affect our mental
When you
health?
say music like out here, like in the world,
Like in
or
Las
Yeah, could you
Vegas?
elaborate on what music?
Yeah, so because we're all from the US, so maybe just talk about the music that is
in the US,
Like
in the
US
US.
based,
US
American
based,
country
yeah.
folk.
Yeah, because when I go to other countries, obviously I don't understand the language, but some of the music from Spain, Madrid, right? They have their own music. When I listen to that, they have this high pitch.
I think a good example of that
Yeah.
could be like the K-pop and Korean and Japanese type music. It's because very high pitched, fast paced, this and that. Whereas here you have, and that's the funny thing too. You have in America, you have such a diverse group of people in music and flows
Yeah.
and this and that, and it really is so crazy how it has been contorted to. It's just that's another topic. Can't go down too far. Can't go down too far.
Yeah,
Anyway.
yeah. I mean,
Yeah, music, it's a lot of different genres and a lot of different interests. You know what I mean?
and nowadays it's so like widely accessible, like with Spotify and like Apple, like the streaming services. So you can like find artists that you wouldn't know that they existed. Like
yeah. So, do you guys think that, let's say, for example, let's say you are in the hunt for your better off half, right?
Mm-hmm.
You're trying to get to know somebody as a friend or a partner, whatever it can be. Do you expect your music interests to be the same,
I mean,
as well?
it does help, when you have like common interest with somebody, then, you can talk more about the artist or, but if you don't have the same interest, then, you can see what they like and maybe you find new artists, and you...
or a new football team.
Yeah.
Not happening, but nice try.
But yeah, it's nice to have like the same comment, but it's not always like what's the right word? Like
A necessity.
Yeah, right, exactly.
Yeah, you don't have to.
Yeah, because like the artists they like, you might have not known they exist, and you might like them, you know.
Yeah,
They
it might
become your
grow on
favorite.
you.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it might grow on you. So,
right.
so yeah, I don't think you have to have the same interests. Yeah, just be open to different things.
Right. I mean, music, music is so
Diverse.
diverse, and like you can listen to any music. Like people can listen to music that's from a different country and still like vibe to it. You know. Yeah.
I would say personally, no, I'm not looking like, oh, you have to only like this song or this artist. Da, 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 da. So I personally don't. Yes, it's nice, but then also again, some of the most beautiful things in relationships are because you don't have those differences and because you guys have such different tastes. And yeah, but I don't think.
Yeah, yeah. For me, like, it's not about being in a commonality. For me, like, the music really creates a strong bond between two souls.
Yeah, it does.
Basically, when you exchange your
Right.
music with your girlfriend and
Right.
girlfriend exchange
Singing tour.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, maybe I don't know. I don't want to hear that. I'm pretty sure he does. He does naughty things for sure. But yeah, definitely it creates a bond. I have experienced it because I when I tentatively listen to it, I feel that that's coming from her.
You guys
Mhm.
karaoke?
Yeah, I
You
mean,
like the karaoke?
I used to like take a group to a karaoke bar
Oh, nice.
on the Spring Mountain place,
Okay.
and then be
Yeah,
like,
we should get into that.
yeah. Friday nights, I used to go there, and like I said, as I get older, I'm like,
Yeah.
and my friends stopped inviting me. But anyway, so it created a strong bond
Mm-hmm.
for me personally, and it also hurt me when it started to slow down. Right, like
Mhm.
the end, it's like, oh, where are my music? Where are my music shares? But anyway, so that's about it. So change of topic. So does music improve your cognitive thinking?
Yeah, that's why I was asking her if she listened to music when she studied. Cause I remember at one point when I was in college, I used to listen to music and study, and I think it did help me a little bit.
Yeah, for me, like when I can't study and listen to music because I don't know, it like it bothers me, you know. But when I'm like, I don't know, when I'm playing like video games, or I don't play video games as much anymore. But when I used to play like a lot of video games, I would listen to music, and that kind of like helped me. Also, when I'm like working, also helps me. But when I'm studying, I don't know, I just want to study in peace, you know. Yeah, but it does help me mentally.
What
you know?
about like jazz music? Because a lot of people say like jazz and classical music.
Yeah, I can see
it
that.
helps you.
Actually, jazz, especially at night, does help me. Also to fall asleep, you know, does help me. Yeah.
Yeah, I would definitely say that it's not just music, but as far as like your question, if I'm doing it without studying, I think it's just sound. It's nice to have a sound on, whether that be a TV show, music, jazz, instrumentals, this, that. I think it's nice to just have sound because then not only like are you forced to just study and concentrate on what it's in front of you, but your brain is kind of like for people with ADHD, you kind of have to have multiple senses sensed at once. And so I think that's where that definitely helps. So yeah, music can definitely help with cognitive functions.
Also to elaborate, like nature sounds, you know, that also like can help with studying. Personally, like I said, I like to study like peacefully without music. But even when I'm like somewhere out in nature, you know, that type of music, you know, just nature music, like walking down the beach, you know, does help me like be more calm, or walking into the forest, you know, hearing like just nature itself, you know.
Yeah, you bring up a really good point with nature and nature sounds, because kind of going back to your question if it helps us cognitive, it just kind of helps our brain functions, because then also think about when you're going to sleep. Some people listen to ASMR. Those are certain sounds. Some people like to listen to rain, wind, this and that. And so it definitely, yeah, those are good examples and points. And
That's really nice. I do have extreme ADHD, right? Like back in my country, I was never diagnosed with it because they don't believe in such a thing. So after I came here, that's when I came to know that I have that, but you never be able to figure it out because it's built into me, and I learned how to overcome it. So by just talking to me, you don't understand what's going on here, right? So I only have it, and I struggle with it inside. But for me, the music might be an intervention in the middle, but it's not going to help me because when I'm concentrating on something, I have to concentrate. Anything else going on in here will pull my brain and try to study that too parallelly. So it kind of, for me, that's when I learned, even now, if I want to read something, I actually read it out. Like I say it out. That way I'm forced to.
Yeah.
The minute something happens, I just like, and then, and coming to the nature, it does help. And God's gift is for me, like I just sleep anywhere. Like the minute I close my eyes,
That is pretty nice.
I'm gone. Even if I'm on 7,000 meters on a hill peak, wherever, I just close my eyes, and even 100 miles per hour wind is going outside, and my tent is like, still I sleep.
So are blinks just like short naps for you?
I was like, my guide told me like, dude, like, how can you sleep? And I was like, I don't know, man. I just slept.
How long do you sleep?
For me, I feel like I need at least 8 hours. 8 hours.
Okay.
Of
That's
sleep.
why you got ADHD.
If I don't,
All that energy.
if I
from
don't have 8 hours, I just feel cranky that day. So I was like, again, I don't show it out, but I just feel it inside. So coming back to the music of it, do you guys believe that the music actually reduces pain, like physical pain, not the heart pain?
I think that music can be used as a tool to help reduce pain, but as far as music itself reducing pain, I mean, the jury's kind of out on that, but then also I think it can be sounds and frequencies that then help to reduce pain, but not so much music itself.
Yeah, like you said, frequency can really help. I agree. Yeah.
What about you?
Yeah, Michael, what about
Physical
you?
pain? No. I don't think any sound or any music can reduce physical pain. I don't.
Think about how nice that would be, though. Like, you got a headache or a paper cut, and all you got to do is listen to, like, Wheels on the Bus or something. You're like, just keep moving forward.
No, but the frequency, I seen it. It can work. Like with headaches. Just make sure more calm and stuff. I guess mentally can help, but physically depends. Yeah.
Well, I think I could definitely, for sure, can help mentally, especially just because when you think of like meditations and the sounds and the frequencies from that.
Exactly.
But yeah, physically, I think it's kind of.
So I can only correlate my experience with me going to gym. So when I listen to the music, for example, loud music, for me, when I'm doing, I don't lift a lot of weights, by the way, but still, whatever weights I lift.
But they got music playing at the gym. You don't even have to.
That music, for some reason, like I said, my brain is like all over the place.
Yeah. Nobody listens
So
to
for
that.
me,
Yeah, no.
like for example, there's an object here, there's an object here, there's an object here, and there's music there. So my mind is in 4 different places. One of my gym buddies, she comes to me and like, Mo, I observed something. Why do you close your eyes when you're working out? I don't want to tell her what I'm going through in my heart, inside me. I just told her. I just looked at her and I said, like, you're distracting me. And she laughed and she went away, right? But actual thing that's going on is the music, all the people that are going on is distracting me, basically.
Honestly, I get that and I understand that too, because I was actually just at the gym the other day and I was closing my eyes and I kind of like moved around a lot. And even then that was kind of distracting, but I closed my eyes and I'm like, do I look like a crazy person? Because I'm just closing my eyes, like, are people? But then again, I think you kind of close your eyes because of said objects or distractions, or then also just like the thoughts that then come with it. If you're like looking around, you're like, oh my gosh, are people like looking at me? Are they trying to see what I'm doing? Are they doing this or doing that? And then that's where I think all the other thoughts come in. And yeah, glad you close your eyes too. I feel more
I close
safe
my eyes
closing
too,
your
though.
eyes at gym.
I only close my eyes when I'm like trying to
Or like lift it really
maximum.
heavy.
Yeah.
Not that for me, that I don't lift weights actually because my training is different. So for me, if I add muscles, I cannot do the what I need to do.
Calisthenics.
Yeah, what I need to do, right? The more heavy you are, you cannot go up. So it's kind of thing. But coming back to this topic here, so the music actually, I kind of tested it on myself. The romantic and love music, it never helped me to get the weights on. It feels good, but I'm not able to concentrate because the weights are heavy. And when I hear the electronic,
So what do you like to listen to? Like electronic EDC?
electronic like
Or electronic, yeah.
So that music, the power music, is actually adds like a 10 pounds more to the weight, and be like, it helps me.
Well, that's the music they have on like Spotify, right? Like they actually have a button you can push like workout music, and that's the kind of music that they have, right?
I don't know.
They have
exactly.
curated playlists that
Right.
then go to such.
Yeah, and another thing that again, I'm not trying to be gender biased or anything. Please excuse me. The girls' music, it does not help me lift. I don't know why. The rustic guy, the guy, it's not Ed Sheeran's voice. It has to be something that is like rustic.
Like you get pumped up, like energized.
Like
Energized.
rock music.
I don't know, that guy's whatever that guy's music has that extra
Yeah,
pump in his voice.
I definitely. So when I'm used to go to the gym, I don't go as much now, but I would like listen to certain songs, and they would like literally give me energized, and I'd be like lifting like more, and so I know exactly what you're saying.
Yeah. So again, I don't.
I
know.
was actually at the gym the other day, or actually yesterday, and guess what I was listening to?
Shakira.
Close.
Shakira.
Bad Bunny.
Bad Bunny.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
I was listening to Bad Bunny.
Tomorrow I'm gonna try it. If I'm wrong, I'm gonna text you guys personally. Like, what the heck are you talking about?
Yeah. It was a good workout.
Yeah, it's so do you guys have anything on the music side that you want to bring to the table? Like, I have one more question, but I'm the only one asking questions.
Best concert you've been to?
I was just thinking of that. Yeah. Well, I haven't been to a lot of concerts. My thing was like, if you could go to a concert, best or like or an artist that you can go to, like alive or dead. Which one would you go to? Which concert?
Michael Jackson. My childhood.
Okay. So yeah, this past summer I went to the Weeknd concert, and it was the best concert I've ever been to.
Nice.
Yeah, he put on a show.
Oh, The Weeknd.
Yeah.
He's actually top of the line now on the musicians.
Yep.
That's pretty cool.
A lot of people say he's the new Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
Hey, he's close.
Yeah.
He could be.
Yeah.
What about you,
Yeah.
Gino?
Honestly, I haven't been to a concert yet. I would go to a lot of like festivals.
But who would you go to? Who would you want to go see?
Maybe like Queen. Would be good.
Okay.
Michael Jackson. It's a must. I just want to I'm thinking of like one that like really puts a.
It would have been nice to see Elvis.
Yeah.
I would like to go see one of his.
Yeah, Elvis or the Beatles. People went crazy for the Beatles, man. Like, I don't know what it was, but man, a lot of girls, they went crazy for the Beatles. Maybe Prince. Prince would be also a good one. Who else that I'm thinking of? Yeah.
Mo.
Sexist they are. They did not even pick one girl.
Not one.
Let me start with. I
yeah.
like Beyonce.
Beyonce, I don't know.
I like Beyonce.
She's good, but I think Rihanna is better.
I like
No,
Rihanna.
I'm not a
too.
Rihanna fan.
Yeah.
I like Rihanna, especially that movie that she did with
Smurfs?
no the
Oh.
the one with the
Austin Powers.
Oscars.
No.
Oh,
The Oscar. She won the Oscar.
Oh,
She was in a
Oh,
Smurfs.
Black.
I was thinking of
Panther?
Rihanna
Huh?
when
Black Panther?
we were
No,
talking
no,
about
no.
Smurfs, but yes, Rihanna. was
The
Smurfs.
music movie. Rihanna.
Rihanna or Beyonce?
No, Rihanna.
Oh, Rihanna.
All right, Beyonce. Who would you want to see?
I think I have nobody that's pressing that it's like, oh, I absolutely have to see them. I definitely do some of your guys' suggestions, such as
SpongeBob?
Elvis and
SpongeBob.
Elvis and Prince would definitely be very cool to go see. But as far as like having a set artist to go to, I just don't know because I would want. I would say Erica Badu. I like her, but
She's
also
good.
because in her concerts and also because my parents went and they like raved about it, is that you could feel the soul in the music and it was very personal. Because I've been to 3 concerts total, and one of the artists are like very personable and they're thanking you throughout the whole show and this and that, and then another one like they sing song. Okay, thanks for coming out. Bye,
Yeah.
and then they leave. So that's where it's like kind of hard to trust the artist. We're like,
Right.
ooh, are you what you say, or are you just like in it for the money?
See,
you know?
a lot of artists who sound like so good on like their songs on like streaming services, they sound like so different and like bad during like live concerts. Yeah.
Okay.
You know, like a female artist like I would like to see maybe like Sade, you know.
Sade, huh?
Yeah, I like Sade. I don't know if I can think of another.
You're
another-
young and old at heart, man.
Yeah, I hear. Yeah, a lot of people say I have like a old soul. But I'm not sure who I would listen to. Like a maybe I don't know any like Sade. is the one.
Female artists.
Geez, seriously?
Britney Spears.
Britney Spears. No.
That's in college
No.
Yeah.
for me.
The good days.
Yeah, college days.
Maybe Madonna. Yeah.
Yeah.
Madonna. Or who's the
Or
one-
Lady Gaga too, maybe.
Lady Gaga? Yeah. Who's the one girl who sings?
Adele.
Adele. Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
Adele.
Adele.
That's a good
Yes.
one.
Oh my God. Adele.
Yes,
Like
Adele.
I think Adele. Like her voice, like she's not fake. You know, like she can sing out of her. Like
We all need to go to an Adele concert and
Yes.
Adele shirts now.
yeah. Adele. Oh my God. Adele. Like she has a beautiful voice.
Yeah.
Who's that
Absolutely.
one? Who's the one like all the girls like want to have fun? That artist?
Spice Girls.
No.
Damn.
No.
There's
like,
Whitney Loveless. Spice
he-
Girls. Whitney? Oh, Whitney Houston. That's another one.
Yeah, that's another one. No, it's oh no, not all the girls. Like I just want to have fun, you know. Or what was it? I just want to.
Yeah, screw the girls. I just want to.
No, what was it? The song? All the girls. I don't remember. She's in the 80s. Yeah. I can't-
That wasn't Madonna, was it?
No,
Right.
it's like
Think through that thought,
Yeah.
and we're gonna come back
Okay,
for,
we're gonna come
our
back.
last round.
yeah.
Okay, stay tuned, guys.
Round